Hello everybody and welcome to another RentalTrax how-to video. This time we're going to go through the project management and setting up tasks. So this is a good video for anybody that has a group of users that they want to assign to a project or a task. However, you don't want to use the crew planning module within the orders. It's something outside of that. So what we're going to do first is create a new project. I'm going to go to project management and down to new project, and here's where I can create information about the project. So I can call this, for instance, equipment rental client A. Maybe it's you're renting, you want to put in a project about a festival you're doing, or maybe a job site. It's completely up to you. You're just giving it a project name. Down here, I'm going to associate this with a customer. So I know which customer we're serving here. You can also enter a new customer, clicking on the new customer button there. You also don't have to. If it's not started, you don't have to assign it to a specific customer. Here's where I'm going to give access to my users. So the way that I'm going to do that, I'm going to hold down Control if you're on a PC and click on the users that are going to have access to this project. And only the users that have access are going to be able to be assigned tasks. So make sure you select whoever you need there. And if the project is active, we'll say yes or no. This will say yes. And then enter a description about it, because you might get some redundant names, redundant titles. So here I'm going to say this is our demo project for this amazing video. And I'm just going to click on save before I go to the other tasks, the other tabs along the top. The next thing that you can do is assign a task. So what I'm going to do is click on the new task button. You see that it's already assigned to my project. Any other projects you've created will be in the drop down menu here. I'm going to set the date for the start and end, expected date of the start and end of this task. It's not required because once again there's no asterisk beside it, but I'm going to say from the 4th to the 5th that this is when I expect this task to happen. I'm then going to assign it to the group of people that I want it to go to. So I'm going to say Bob and Ryan. This is where you're assigning your users. This is the group of people that you want to carry out this task. And I'm going to say research venue location with 3 options, so on and so forth. This is the description that's going to be sent to them. You can also set the priority. Say this is a high priority, and that you want them. You can choose from not started, in progress, awaits, completed, approved, or canceled. I'm going to set this to not started because the date hasn't come up yet. And that's the task that I'm going to save. So I'm going to save and close that. Now it's going to list my tasks. And you can make as many tasks as you like. They're going to show up on the dashboard, and I'll show you where that's going to happen afterwards. First, I want to show you the orders tab. So what we can also do is we can create orders and group them under a booking. So for instance, if I'm doing a festival, if I'm an event planner, say my company does staging, and I'm trying to get a job doing a festival, I'm quoting out 3 different staging locations. Instead of making one order that has pricing for all 3 different stages, I can create 3 separate orders so that the client could look at it and say, okay, do we have it in the budget to do stage A, B, and C? If they decide not to do stage C, instead of having to make a brand new order and start from scratch, I can just remove the order for stage C and still group A and B together. So it takes a little bit of playing with it, and then once you're used to it, you'll find it very, very effective. The tasks are going to show up on the dashboard of each of your users right over here in the bottom right hand corner. This is where the tasks are going to show up. If you're an administrator, you're going to see all of the tasks. However, your users, depending on their user level, are going to see just the tasks that are associated with them over on the right hand side. So it depends on, it's a short list. It's not going to show you all of the tasks in a row. You'll be able to cycle through them using the arrows so that you can see all of the different tasks. If you click on that, you can see tasks that are set up in here. Here's the one that we just created for Bob and Ryan. That's it, using the tasks, creating tasks, and using the project management to create a new project. If you have any questions, feel free to get a hold of us by giving us a call at 888-925-6236. That's 888-925-6236. Or you can send us an email, info@rentaltrax.com, or you can check us out online at www.rentaltrax.com.